I got your notification.
Good afternoon, everyone.
We're
back. Whoop whoop. I'm Gabriella.
I'm Melissa.
And we're still without a
Still
name for
no
our
name.
show. It's all good though. We're gonna come up with it
Soon, eventually.
Eventually, maybe. We'll see. So how was your weekend?
It was good. Nice. I want to say relaxing, but I just thought about it. It wasn't. I spent all Saturday doing homework, so.
Marissa's on our live.
She's watching.
She's watching.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I had to see. I saw the story. I saw it on Instagram. I was like, oh, I posted the flyer. I know before, and I was like, oh no, we need to know. So, if everyone's wondering what I'm actually talking about, I'm talking about Mean Girls on Broadway that Gab was hosting. So
that trip
I want to know
was amazing.
How was
it was so good. Because the play, they incorporated, some stuff, from the movie, but I feel like they took, a different take on it. Before it even started, forgot their names now. Janice and Damien. They came out in the beginning and was, it was, this cautionary tale of, high school and, almost, high school drama.
So it's kind of like the narrative that they gave.
So I liked how they focused on, high school, talking bad about people, talking bad behind people back.
Right.
Faking being friends with people, what the consequences has. Ooh, and I just like
I like that intro.
So I just like the aspect they took on it.
Ooh, okay. What about the music? How was the costumes?
The singing was so good. Yeah, they were really good actors.
How did they incorporate some of the songs or
they did some acting and then a lot that, or they the one scene it was her first Caddy's first day at high school. So she was in the hallway talking to people, and then they started singing about how they really didn't like her type of thing. Just she was the new girl.
So the three mean girls were
just the whole school in general.
Oh wow, okay.
And then it went when she went to class, or we're in class, and then every time it was a new class, I shouldn't say, the desk would turn and the teacher would get up and start singing type of thing. So I like that. Yeah, it was really good.
That's exciting. Oh man, I would love to see that, and how the scene, the behind the scenes, the props and everything, how they
I liked how each time they switched scenes, it was more of the students, when they were getting off stage or coming onto stage, they would wheel the stuff in and out. So it was really cool.
Oh
yeah, it was fun.
Oh man, I love Broadway plays. I really do. Oh, but this one was a musical.
Yeah, I haven't been to one. The last time I went, I saw The Little Mermaid in 5th grade.
Really?
So it's been a long time since I've been to Broadway. Yeah.
I think it's a tie between In the Heights and Mary Poppins. I'm not sure which one I saw first. I feel like Mary Poppins I saw first, and then after was In the Heights, I believe, in high school. Don't quote me on that, but I absolutely loved it. I absolutely love it. Especially it doesn't matter. Maeve, she's in the back. Especially it doesn't matter where you sit, you have a good view.
Yeah, we were in the student mezzanine. So we were up top, and it was sometimes I wish you can sit lower down,
right?
But it was we saw the whole stage.
Did you see the pit too? And then
that we couldn't see from where we were sitting because we were higher. If we were back towards the I want to say 5 maybe 6 rows up from the back. Yeah, up from the back. So we really couldn't see the pit, but you saw the whole stage. I feel sometimes when you sit on the bottom,
you miss out.
You miss out because you're looking up and stuff like that. So I liked. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I liked sitting up on top.
Yeah. Oh, so you would definitely 10 out of 10 recommend to everyone.
Yes, everyone should go see it if they can.
Oh, okay. So what was the ending? How did they do the what was it? The math Olympic scene? I kind of want to know.
That was
how did
good
that go?
Because what happened? Spoiler alert for anybody who's listening if you haven't seen it yet. Because they did it, the burn book, Regina, Caddy, basically overthrew Regina.
Ooh.
And became. She didn't realize it at first, but she became Regina. Part 2, basically. She was basically. Becoming Regina, she acted like that, to Gretchen, and forgot the other girl's name. Like she acted like that.
I don't know
to
their
her.
names. All I know is Regina.
She was like the boss of them and like all that stuff. So like Regina was like home and like stuff like that, and she like wanted her revenge on them. So she brought the burn book to like school and was like, oh, the three of them, because they were there. It was Gretchen, Caddy, and I can't remember the other's name. Were like, oh, they're the only three not in it. Like they had to have done it, type of thing.
Right.
So it was like the whole big thing about that. They were all fighting, and then it was like the gym scene where they're like hashing out their emotions.
Oh gosh. And then they must have been like, who else was?
And then then it evolved.
The gym scene's the where everyone comes and admits that something happened. Like Regina George did something to them. Okay.
But this time they were like saying sorry to people, stuff like that. So then Caddy was like, there was something about like the math teacher, and Caddy was like, oh, like I wrote it, type of thing. So like the teacher like suspended her for I think 3 days or 3 weeks, and was like, you can't go to spring fling, so like the dance.
Right.
But then so the math teacher like we came back to class, and the math teacher was like, oh, like I think you should do this, because like Caddy was pretending to be dumb to get Aaron to tutor her. So the teacher like knew it, so she's like, I think you should do it.
Oh, she knew she had like that hidden talent.
Yeah, so the teacher like convinced her to join the mathletes, and they won the competition.
Oh,
it was good.
Yes, I remember that. Or what about the I think it's called prom or formal in their case. I don't know. Spring fling. There you go. None of the above I said. Did they show like the scene? I don't know where
she broke the crown. Yeah,
she broke the crown. She was like giving it to so and so.
Yeah, she did that. She was like something similar. She won, and she was like, "We're all perfect," like stuff like that. Like we're all stars. And then she like broke the crown and gave it to everyone. And then they broke down in song.
Oh, I love that.
That was good.
Ooh. So did they hit like some really high notes? They were like, yes. Oh, yes. Or were they all like kind of...
No, they hit...
I don't even know.
I want to say Janice did. Caddy did. Regina, not too much. Like, she wasn't really that high. Gretchen was really good, too. The one who played Gretchen.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were all really good performers.
I have to do it. I have to write on my to-do list. I have so many shows and, like, music to listen to and watch and everything. I'm like, it just keeps getting longer.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way.
Yeah, no. Ooh, so we gotta check it out. Gotta check that out.
Yeah, no, it was really good. I would have recommended seeing it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, what about the basketball game? How was that going?
That was so good. They ended up losing, sadly.
I was supposed to go.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for you.
It was like a girls' night with a few of my friends, and like a few canceled. So we're like, okay, let's just go to Waco, Westchester Taco. There you go. And
I
just
get like, I know I texted you and you were like, yeah, I'll try to come. And then I was like,
I know. I should have texted you, be like, hey, not actually.
Yeah, but no, the game was really good. They ended up losing.
Did Marissa go? Or who else went? I know Marissa's on our live right now. So Marissa, you better type in and tell us like what was your thoughts on Mean Girls on Broadway and also the basketball game. I want to know. Yeah, Marissa's on in Manhattan, from Manhattanville College.
Yeah.
So, I want to know how that was like, not being a girl, but being, you know, I feel like she goes here anyway.
Yeah, no,
see her at all the
we pretend like she does. She's always here all the time. She always comes to all of our DAB events. So,
supportive sister.
Gal. Yeah.
Hashtag sibling goals right there. Yeah, no. Okay. So what was the score? Did they lose by a lot or was
they lost by a point?
Wait, 1 point?
Yeah, they were winning. They were. It wasn't smart. Like, I mean, they played good. Like, they were losing at half by like 9 points, 9 or 11 points, so like around there.
Okay,
and they came back, but there was like less than a minute left, and instead they were like trying to run the clock. Like, they were up by
run out the clock.
I think they were up by maybe like a point. No, they did. Iona. Okay, so they were up probably by like a point, and they tried to like rush out the clock, like not shoot. And
right.
When it got down to like the shot clock was about to like expire, they couldn't make the shot.
No.
So they never got the points. And then the other team, who did they play? Quinnipiac got the ball and fouled with a second left.
Oh my
So they that was a whole big controversy too, because we like the students didn't think there was a foul, and like the ref said that there was. Like, it was a whole big thing. And they ended up reviewing it, and they said there was a foul, which I don't think there was. And I
would have been on the edge of my seat the whole time, probably screaming. I wouldn't have a voice.
Yelling,
I'm like, no!
I was yelling at the refs because it was a bad call, and so they ended up couldn't be about the foul with like a second left, so we had no chance to try to score back. Yeah, it was very upsetting.
A second left?
Yeah, a second. Or like point of a second, like it was like down to the wire. It was hard. Yeah, it was hard
now
to
that
watch.
sounds exciting, and also
it
like
was.
on the
it was
edge
hard
of your
to.
seats the
it was
whole
hard
time.
to watch, but like it was very intense.
Okay, was there a lot of students there at this game?
Yeah,
it
was packed.
All right, that's good. They come to support our men's
Yes.
basketball team.
We
Get
do.
it? Oh my gosh! All right, well, I think we'll take a quick commercial break,
Yes.
and we'll be coming back. Stay tuned, everybody. Stay tuned.